Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're taking a look at Lego set 10020, the Santa Fe Super Chief. And in this case, we've got a limited edition version of the Santa Fe Super Chief. Really excited about this set. Can't wait to see it in action around our layout. As you may know, we've been picking up a number of the Lego Santa Fe train cars to go with the Super Chief. So looking forward to seeing them all together on the layout. Now, before we take a look at the finished build, a couple quick things I wanted to note on the box here. Really big fan of this box design. I love how they used this for not only the Super Chief build, but the Santa Fe train cars themselves. It's the similar style box to what we saw with the TTX double stack car as well. Just a really cool idea for a box with, the map in behind there and the great image of the finished build there. You can see on the top here, the Super Chief comes with 2 minifigures. And if we go around to the back of the box here, it gives you a few images of the set. You can see the minifigures there beside the Locomotive. Some really cool details inside. And, just overall, I think a really impressive Locomotive. Trying to pick up as many of these older train sets as I can to, have as complete a historical Lego train collection as possible. And really happy with how this one turned out. So let's take a closer look at the finished build. Now, one more thing before we take a look at the finished model. As I mentioned, this is the limited edition version of the Santa Fe Super Chief. And as a result of that, it came with this awesome certificate of authenticity. Basically shows that this was a first edition Lego Santa Fe Super Chief model, was one of 10,000 that were made in that initial batch, which is really cool. And then it also came with these cool bricks here, tiles. We've got one with the Lego logo on it, and then one with the limited edition sort of set number there. So this was set number 5,694 out of 10,000. So really cool, nice little bits of history here that I will keep safe and with the Santa Fe Super Chief. So really happy with that. Now let's take a look at the finished model. And here we have the fully finished model. Really love the look of this Locomotive. And we've also got the 2 minifigures that come with the set. Very nice, distinct look to them. These minifigures are basically 22 years old, so definitely a different look to the facial prints on them compared to the minifigures you see nowadays, but really nice, and they go quite well with the set, so happy with those. Now, taking a look at the Locomotive itself, super striking Locomotive. Love how eye-catching the coloring is with the red, yellow, and gray. Very iconic coloring and very eye-catching. Now, the set did come with a number of stickers. So we've got the Santa Fe on the side here, some of the little equipment and numbering. We've got the fans on the top here. And then on the front, you've got the numbering and the Santa Fe logo there as well. Really happy with that Santa Fe logo. So such an iconic looking logo, and just fits in really nice on the front of the Locomotive here. So really happy with that. Looks great. Now, in terms of other interesting details around the locomotive, really big fan of these horns on top here. Look like possibly chrome pieces, really nice. And, one of the cool things looking at an older set like this is you can see the parts that are, fairly rare or hard to get these days. Big fan of these wheels with the gray covers on the outside, really nice. We've got the cool red train windows here on the front. And these nice circular windows on the side, really well done, both gray and red there. Just nice, touches, and it's cool to see some of these parts that are a little harder to get nowadays as they don't show up in current sets. The train, the locomotive also came with 2 magnetic couplers. So we've got the one on the front here and then the one on the back. They seem to be in good working order, so those should fit well with the magnetic couplers on the rest of the Santa Fe cars. So really happy with that. Now, one thing that you may have seen in, this initial look at the locomotive, and that I noticed fairly quickly in opening up the set, is that on the picture on the box here, the bars up by the cab area are red, and then they are sort of light bluish gray back there on the back part of the locomotive. But everything inside the kit was the dark gray. Unfortunate, but apparently that was a problem back in the day when the set first came out. The correct parts were not included in the box. So, Lego did make available the correct parts for people to get. I think these should be fairly easy to pick up on Bricklink. I will make an order, and within a week or so we should have the correct colored bars on both sides of the locomotive here. A fairly easy thing to get corrected and fixed up, but just an unfortunate little side effect, or a thing that can pop up when you're purchasing an older set like this. But fortunately, it looks like it should be fairly easy to fix up. So happy about that at least. But in the short term, we're going to have the incorrect colored bars on there. Other nice details in particular here, like the stairs up to the cab area that they have built into the side of the locomotive there. And in looking at the interior of the locomotive, there's some fun little details in there, but there actually seems to be a decent amount of space. So I'm curious, I definitely want to motorize this locomotive and our Santa Fe train in general so that we can use it around our layout. But, curious to see whether I could actually fit power functions inside this particular locomotive and get it all working. Or, the other option that I've been considering is possibly having, kind of a B unit or another car in behind the locomotive, the primary locomotive itself, that we could work with, or motorize and have that be the power for the train to pull it along. So, I'm curious to see if people have any thoughts on the best way to approach this. Definitely want to have this running around the layout. And, I was happy to see the inside of the train there. It definitely seems like it should be feasible to motorize this, but, having another sort of powered car behind it would also probably be, a perfectly fine solution. So we'll try a few things out, but like I said, interested to know if anybody out there has a good tip on how to get this motorized and up and running around our layout with minimal headache or issue. So, Overall, really happy with the Santa Fe Super Chief Lego set 10020. Like I mentioned before, I think this is going to look awesome around our layout. It's going to be fun to have it pulling the other Santa Fe train cars that we have been collecting and getting for our collection. So this should definitely be, a great addition to the layout, and you guys can expect some videos very soon showing this new locomotive pulling those Santa Fe train cars around our layout. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.